Bear with me. So the day before Paul's passing, Eric calls me and says, Paul wants a favor from you. At his service, he would like you to speak, and he wants to know if you will. And I said, of course I will. I can't say I'm going to make it through without shedding tears. It's okay. I might have to stop a few times, but here goes nothing. I met Paul in 1975. I was dating his brother. He was just 15 years old. He was just a shy teenage boy. Believe me, he was very shy. And at that time, his mother was very sick. She was either in bed all the time or in or out of the hospital. In 1977, when his mother passed away, at the age of 41, Paul was only 17. He lost his best friend, and believe me, she was his best friend. At that point, he wanted nothing more but to be with her, and Eric knows that. He always referred to me as a sister, never as his sister-in-law. Even years later, into adulthood, after I separated myself from the family, he still called me his sister, or his mother that he never had. In 1979, when his first nephew, Frank, or everybody called him Frankie, was born, actually on April 15th, he was the proudest uncle, so I guess you can say this day is very fitting. Paul was always a very sweet, caring person. Anyone in this room that got to know Paul really knows how caring he was. Some people look down on him for who he was and his lifestyle, but he had a soulmate, friend, and companion in Eric for over 35 years. Oh, and don't forget about Chewy. My God, don't forget about Chewy. You know, it was Chewy. You go to lunch with Paul, we got to get home to Chewy. I got to take food home to Chewy. Even when Paul was sick and found out he had cancer, he called me almost daily, sometimes 2+ times, until he got COVID. He told me stuff about his disease and his sickness that he would not share with just anyone. He probably told me stuff that he didn't even share with Eric. I can guarantee that. Paul believed in me. And I believed in Paul. You know, Paul had a love for everybody. And I'm sure everybody in this room knows that. He was a very caring person. Paul came into this world on March 15, 1962, and he joined his mother on March 15, 2023, on his 61st birthday. You know, and it's funny because she always went by Mary, but her name was really Kathleen Mary. he's right back where he wanted to be since he passed. When she passed on August 22nd of 1977, he was lost. He was lost from that day forward. And I can guarantee she had her arms open waiting for him. And he had his arms open waiting for her. And Paul's going to be missed by everybody here and everybody that always loved him. And I'm going to miss him. I'm not going to miss him as much as Eric. I know that. And nobody is going to miss him as much as Eric. I'm going to love him forever. Thank you, and God bless you all.